Katie,
Yeah.
Alex, Ben.
Yeah.
Fab.
So everybody's where they need to be.
Everybody's there.
Well, I said I can breathe. I can't breathe for long, so I've got to get into my dress.
Yeah. Are we
Right.
going back up and getting ready now, yeah?
Can we? How does room service work? 'Cause I'm starving.
Please welcome the new Mr. and Mrs. Rose.
When shops etc. put on sales at greatly reduced prices, trying to get rid of obscure and difficult to get rid of old and shoddy goods. Well, fortunately, Andy myself didn't have to resort to eBay or etc. because Tristan came along to rescue us. Sorry, just a bit more light here. Yeah, I beat the competitions before the Black Friday role became necessary. I expect Tristan thought he was getting a bit of a bargain, but bargains often come with unexpected hidden extras.
But first, I think we should all give Tasha a huge round of applause for actually getting her nose out of a book, not nothing
Pre-Christmas miracle.
I would also like to give a huge thanks to Jeff, who again has done so much for us with this wedding. He's helped so much, and we wouldn't be here really if it wasn't for his assistance. And everyone, hands together for Jeff.
Match the time now.
So, where do I start? Well, I never expected to meet Tasha, especially how we did meet. I ended up putting together a party and invited some friends. One of my friends decided to turn up late and asked if 2 more of his friends could attend. I thought, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, why not? Open the door and there's this dark balloon standing there with Tasha. And she was incredibly shy, and it kicked off everything when I actually finally managed to get her to talk to me.
She had a book.
No, she didn't. She spent most of the time in the corner.
Thinking she was a book.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, if it wasn't for that and the amount of coincidences and just pure luck, I wouldn't be here with the person who I genuinely want to spend the rest of my life with, and I can't see, my future as anyone else. I mean, we had 2 fantastic sons together. Drake and Risk, give yourselves a round of applause, please.
I don't know how I'm going to follow that. Now, see, I'd like to first of all thank Tristan and Andy for their wonderful speeches. It's a shame he's gone and done my one though, isn't it?
Yeah.
They were brilliant though. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending, of course. Even those who knew I'd be saying a few words, I do appreciate it. Thank you. So, I'm Dave, and for those of you that know me, good for you. For those of you that don't, you're not really missing a lot. Right.
One bar.
Now, they say a best man speech is only meant to go on as long as it takes for the bride and groom to do the deed that night. So ladies and gentlemen, Tash and Tristan, and some male lap dancers, but I'm not going to go too into that. I'll let your mind wander on that. So I just find it so strange that we met in a really bizarre way. I went to a bar that a friend of mine suggested we go to, and I met a random bloke, some long-haired straggly git at the bar, and spoke to him about some morbid stuff about, constants involving formaldehyde and various kind of burials and stuff. I was just like, what's going on here? But when we started to play pool, that was when we had a real big conversation about life. And that night, I met an amazing friend. Another need these, what am I doing? Right. What really happened then was I went back to his and we played games, and I went to bed on the couch and did what friends do. You always do. And then, a few days later, we became the best of friends. And it continued for a good while. Finally, as he, turned out I already said, he invited me and a friend of his to a games day. Now, as always, no girls at a games day, any lad knows that, we all know this. So, to break such a cardinal rule was almost a massive sin. So I was in the doghouse big time. So I was like, right, okay, I better apologise in my own way. And I spotted over her shoulder that she was texting her friend who was sitting mere metres away. Mere metres away. That she quite liked the bloke that was chatting to her, and quite liked the bloke who was sat, again, mere metres away. This was a tiny little flat. So in the end, I raised a bit of a, to-do and said, well, why don't you two, get involved? And so they did so, apparently, it seems. They're married now. But after all these different chances, I'd like to kind of continue on to a note that I feel is a bit, more serious. And it's the fact that if you don't take chances, you might miss them. You never know what sort of chances will come for you.
If you would give the order, sir!
Assemble the position. At ease.
Thank you, sir!
Now, I'd like to finalise by saying, yes, we did look all very silly, but it's got to be done. There needs to be a throwback to this day do. Now, if you'd all join me in raising a toast to the beautiful bride and groom, Tristan and Tash.
Thank you to Andy, Tash's dad, Tristan and obviously Dave for their amusing and interesting speeches, which I'm going to class as my warm-up act. So, my understanding is that a best man's speech is a great opportunity to embarrass the groom. So, I've been around all of his friends trying to find out really embarrassing stories, but fortunately for him, I've decided to be very, very nice, as they're not at all appropriate. So, I've known Tristan for far too long. We went to college together and we studied philosophy. So, trolling through Descartes and literally reading through scripts because I couldn't be bothered to read the book. And also got introduced to the Matrix films for the first time, which you were very, very surprised at. But that was only the start for us. We worked at McDonald's, and that was the beginning of a true friendship. And a crazy one at that as well. So we decided one of our main crazy ideas was to have literally to move in together. And that was literally the highest hill that we went on. It was 7 flights of stairs with no lift. So yeah.
I have not known Tash and Tristan as long as some of the friends here that join us this evening. But in the past 2 years, they have both become a significant part of my world and a support network for myself and my partner. Firstly, Tash, you got here and you didn't fall over. So well done, because I know that's something you were absolutely terrified of. I know these past weeks have been testing, but together as a team of myself, Susie and Amber, we've got through it. We both have seen some difficulties in life, but you're always able to put a smile on another's face. And that's part of the reason I love who you are. You light up a room with your quirky things you do and say, and if ever I can't find you, I know to look for the closest book. I haven't had the chance to watch yours and Tristan's story from the beginning, but I have been able to see you start this new adventure, and it's easy to see why you are here today, in love and friendship. You have 2 amazing children who I'm sure can't wait for cake. But most of all though, I love to watch how you and Tristan fit perfectly, like a puzzle that was just waiting to be solved. Do you fear how many bookcases you all end up building, Tristan? And maybe you should have opened up a savings account for a library. And Tash, I know if Tristan could turn you into a magic card, then he probably would. Tristan, all I want to say to you is thank you. You have made someone I care about the happiest she has ever been. And also I know you will gain success in all of your ambitions, which I know myself and you share many conversations about. I was lucky enough to take Tash to Glastonbury with me this year with my business. And every night we danced and sung under the blazing sun and glowing moon. And on every night we lay in our tent and gazed at the stars, chatting away. We made wishes, and Tash, it looks like one of yours has come true. Albus Dumbledore once said, "Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." I think we can all truly say that tonight you both found your treasure and you will share a life with one another's hearts. Please join me in raising your glasses and wishing both Tash and Tristan a very magical and non-muggle future. To Tash and Tristan.